Hey, what's up? I want to talk today about how Christians just can't have a normal life. Alright? Everything's got to be cosmic and supernatural. Alright? We're here because a fucking dude in the clouds created the earth in 6 days and then he took a nap on the seventh day. And then the earth is only 6,000 years old, even though we have carbon dating to prove that is not true. But then they always just say, "Oh, that's the handiwork of the devil." Fix my screen here. I should start this setting up, but anyway, we have science to prove certain things are not true. All right, the earth is not fucking flat, even though their Bible says it is. They hearken 100% to the Bible, you know. Well, if ever you mention that the earth is flat, rests upon pillars and weird shit like that, they'll say, "Oh, well, that's the Old Testament. We don't hearken to that." You know, we take the Ten Commandments. We don't take the flat Earth theory. We don't take the different. There's bullshit arbitrary laws in Leviticus that says do not put two different types of fabrics. Like don't mix blue and red fabric, or don't mix cotton and polyester. Don't breed two different types of animals. Bats are birds. Crazy fucking shit like this. The earth is flat. Heaven's above, hell is below. Pillars hold it up. People are fucking nuts, but hey, that's what I've been saying, right? But I'm gonna link this in the description. There's this guy, Doug. Alright, Paul Zigo mentioned him, and that's how I found the dude. Doug his channel name is FOTM1, Fellowship of the Martyrs. Doug implicitly fucking believes he's a demonologist. Alright? Demonologist is exactly how it fucking sounds. He's a demon expert. Okay? The motherfucker thinks that Christ actually speaks to him and gave him superpowers to, like, he can change his eyes or something and see into the demon realm and see all these demons walking amongst us. If you have heart disease or cancer or AIDS or whatever fucking medical condition you have, it isn't really real. It's demons trying to get at you, alright? And he has like a holy touch power. I know this is sound like a fucking D&D adventure that I might have just made up, but check this dude out. He's fucking serious. He believes he can touch people and heal any ailment by expelling the demon from him, and he can give fucking spiritual MRIs, like X-ray vision, and see that a fucking demon with its claws is attached into certain parts of your body, and that's what's giving you the trouble, like diabetes or whatever the fuck. This dude did a video about how World of Warcraft, the game, which I have never fucking played World of Warcraft. I play video games, but I like to play by myself. I like me versus the game, I like the story aspect of it. I'm not into the whole multiplayer, interactive community shit like that. If people are, I got nothing against them, that's just, I have a different style to myself. I got into video games because, none of the kids at school would play with me in sports or anything, so that's probably why I hate sports. And of course I got into books, because books you do alone. Anyway. But Doug believes that World of Warcraft is a portal for demons to come into your world, alright? He believes that if somebody's like addicted to video games and spends all their life playing World of Warcraft, that they're not really video game addicts, or they don't just have like mental problems. No, it's not. He says this in the video. Says it's not a chemical imbalance. It's demons latched onto your brain. The dude is fucking nuts. All right. Now you can look in somebody's eyes and tell they believe this shit. Most Christians I talk to, now this is not true of all Christians, but most Christians I've talked to in my life don't believe that the earth is 6,000 years old. You can look in their eyes and tell, even though they spout it. A lot of Christians do. The ones you see on camera most of the time, you know, the ones who are lucky enough to get caught saying it on camera, usually do believe. There are others, though, that admit on camera that evolution and creationism don't really match up too well, that creationism has a giant problem, like, you know, they always say that the Earth is 6,000 years old, even though we've proven that it's not, and that humans walked the Earth with dinosaurs, even though we came much, 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 much later. And you say to them, well, human bones and dinosaur bones were not, you know, were not found together in the archaeological scale, you know. But they always say, oh, no, the devil placed those there. You can look in somebody's eyes and tell that they're like, God, what the fuck am I saying? I'm totally full of shit, you know. Then there's quite the few others who believe very strongly of what they're saying. Most Christians don't, because most Christians, they'll spout to you all day of what their preacher told them or what they've been brainwashed into telling you. Most Christians, this is a sad fact, have never read the Bible. Alright? I've met many, many Christians in my life, and most of them never read the Bible, cover to cover. I have 3 times. I'm working on my 4th so far, not doing so well. I get extremely bored with it, you know, and pissed off, but, you know, I'll finish it. Maybe it might take me a little bit longer. Right now, I'm reading Lewis Black's Me of Little Faith, and I might read Fahrenheit 451 after that. Actually, I'm reading Romeo and Juliet right now, too. I try to read a couple of books. I'll get bored with one book, you know, I'll read it, and then I'll move on to, I'll read, you know, chapter by chapter, and then I'll move on to the next book, read that a little bit. But anyway, Doug, I can tell you, absolutely believes, like he says he believes he can see demons, and he believes he hears the voice of Christ. You can look in the motherfucker's eyes and tell he greatly believes. And that's quite sad that there's a motherfucker running around there, running around just the internet, you know, an adult who believes the shit he spouts, which I can very well assure you he doesn't know. Alright? Any Christian who ever tells you they hear the voice of God, or that they know they're going to heaven, or that they even know that there is a heaven, if they say they know, they're full of shit. Any atheist who tells you they know there's no God, they know there's nothing after you die, is completely full of shit as well. We think there isn't because there's no evidence to support that there is. But you can't know something like that one way or the other. Christians cannot tell me they know God exists, no matter what they say to back it up, because I do not know. And it's not like they got some sort of fucking, they don't possess any type of mental powers I don't, so that's what Bill Maher said, and Religious. So. But anyway, it's very true. They don't fucking know any more than I do. They're full of shit if they do. They want your fucking money. But anyway, that's really all I got to talk about. I'll link Doug in the description. You got, I would check this guy out just there's certain levels of Christianity. Paul's Ego mentioned this, and he's like, Paul's Ego said, there's the milquetoast Christian who just prays over their food. Then there's the level above that, which experienced some sort of supernatural. They saw Jesus on the face of Jesus on a tortilla, or they saw a vision of him, or something like that. You know, people are like, oh, well, you know, he's like, oh, I don't really believe in religion, but you know, you remember I saw an angel one time. And then there's a level that Doug is on, who not only believes that they've seen the supernatural, but they can influence the supernatural. They got superpowers and shit. So he absolutely believes he does, I can assure you. So check that out, you know. Anyway, peace.